Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video, we are reviewing Meikle Tòir The Turbo. So just not one, but we'll be reviewing all the three Meikle Tòir expressions. So one which was released in 2023, 24, 25, and also I have a different expressions from the Meikle Tòir. So I'm going to talk about it in a minute. So Meikle Tòir is an expression, a peated expressions which comes from the GlenAllachie distilleries. So GlenAllachie is from the Speyside of Scotland. It's one of the well-known distillery, and in 2017 Billy Walker took over the distillery from Pernod Ricard, and GlenAllachie has about, I think, close to 4 million liters production capacity annually. So Pernod were just pumping out liquid, and then most of the liquids were used to go for blending purpose previously, but a lot have changed post Billy and his team took over the distillery back in 2017. I think it's 2017 or 16, yeah, somewhere around that time. So if you don't know Billy Walker is a legendary distiller in the whiskey industry. So you would have seen his work previously in the Dram-Expressions distillery or GlenAllachie as well. So he has produced some amazing expressions in these two distilleries in the past as well. So now he's doing some amazing work in the GlenAllachie distilleries. Meikle Tòir is his baby. So like I mentioned that a lot has changed in the GlenAllachie distillery. That's because previously the GlenAllachie distillery were producing about 4 million liters, but now it has dropped to about 800,000, almost like about 80% reduction in the capacity. That's because Billy and his team, they're focusing more on the quality than quantity. And say Meikle Tòir, it's a peated expression, but again, if you look at the distillation process, it's quite time consuming. So the distillation, the fermentation process which goes in Meikle Tòir it's about 160 hours. That's somewhere close to like a week, 7 days, sorry. So that's taking it to a next level. So a longer fermentation gives you a lot of esters, more of like tropical fruits, like ripe fruit notes. I don't know chemically what happens, I'm not very well aware of that. So but again, a lot of distilleries are trying this longer fermentation as well. If you see James Eddy 1927 project, I think 6 distilleries have done like a longer fermentation as well. So yeah, that's something interesting, and that's something creative as well, which is pretty good because a lot of distilleries are trying it out. So this one, Meikle Tòir, comes in 4 different expressions. One is the original, and the second one is the Chinkapin one, which is predominantly matured in the Chinkapin oak cask. The third one is sherry, which is a combination of PX as well as Oloroso sherry cask. So that's a great whiskey as well. So it's peated for 35 ppm. So all of Meikle Tòir, the ppm level which they have mentioned in their bottle is post-distillation ppm level. So it's not pre-distillation. So you can actually you can clearly get to know like what you're drinking, like how high the peat level is. The sherry one has 35 ppm. So that's really good one. I really enjoy. So like I mentioned, it's PX and Oloroso. It's very thick, syrupy, jammy texture to it, and it's got like a lot of raspberry notes as well. So it's a delicious whiskey. So today we are talking about the Turbo. So this one is somewhere around 70 to 72 ppm. So what Billy has done is, during the distillation process, we have this head heart and tail cut. So in distillation process, like the distillers just take the heart cut, and then so for the Meikle Tòir Turbo, he has taken the heart cut where the phenols level would be higher. So yeah, there's much more information on that given on the distillery's website. So please go and check out if you want to know more on that. So what we have here is 23, 24, 25. All these three are 5 years old, right? So I do not have a bottle of 23 and 24, but I managed to get samples, which we'll be trying today in this video. I was lucky to grab a bottle of 2025. It's really tough to get hold of this. I was really lucky in this case. So let's try it out. So I'm gonna talk about this one, like the mystery pour. You can call it mystery pour, but yeah, I'm gonna talk about it in a while. So let's try the 2023. So this one is, so all these are 50% ABV, and it's a combination of virgin oak and Oloroso sherry oak casks. I think they use Hogshead, Oloroso sherry Hogshead, and also the virgin oak. And this comes in at 70 ppm, that's post distillation. Let's try this one. On the nose, you get that it's peat dominated, like the charcoal peat, barbecued peat. It's more citrusy, like charred citrus peel, lemon peel. You also get that ashy dryness in this. Let's see on the palate. It's got like more of oaky flavor. You get that note from the virgin oak, definitely, like charred, like oak sugar, sorry, toasted oak sugar, that would be right to say. You also get like lemon oil. So initially you get sweetness, mid-palate you get a bit of baking spice, and then there's a lot of dryness in the finish. I would say this is about medium to long finish. Alright, so next I'm gonna try the 2024. So this one again comes in at 50% ABV, and this has 70 ppm, that's post distillation. So let's see on the nose. Oh, this is definitely much rounder than the 2023, because 2023, so the 2023 version has a lot from the virgin oak. You get that woody note. It's not in this case. You get a lot of sweetness, like vanilla, sweet, tropical fruit sweetness, like grilled pineapple notes in this. You get a bit of chocolate, like brown sugar. When you melt brown sugar, the smell what you get, that's what you get. Probably it's coming from the virgin oak. Let's see on the palate. This is very oily, very dense, got a great mouthfeel. It's got that sweet, got that spiciness as well. Probably I would say star anise, which has that sweet and spice combination. So this one's really good. I really enjoy the 2024 because it's got a very long finish. Surprising note in the finish, what I got when compared to 2023 is 2023 has that dryness in the finish, but 24 it doesn't have dryness at all on the tongue. It's a good one. Okay, so let's try the 2025 version. So this one is 72 ppm, so 2 points higher than 2023 and 24. So let's try this one out. So one similarities in these three is that it's definitely peat dominated, but the peatness has like more complexities when you smell it out. Definitely you can, that's the first thing what you notice. 2023 it's more aggressive, it's intense. 24 it's much rounded. So 25 it's got a lot of complexity. So it's got that a lot of roasted coffee notes, cocoa notes, tropical fruits, grilled tropical fruits notes like apricots, grilled apricots. Let's see on the palate. This one's got a great finish as well, but in the mid palate you get that toasted marshmallow, like a lot of red fruit notes as well, like berries, a lot of baking spice notes. Yeah, you get the cocoa too. This one has a bit more spice element when compared to 24. It's really surprising because like few weeks ago when I tried 24 and 25, I preferred the 24 over 25, but I'm really enjoying 2025 as well now. So yeah, it's a great dram. All right, so before talking about like giving my final view on these three, so I'm gonna talk about the mystery for what we have over here. So this one is again Meikle Tòir, similar to the Turbo, but this is single cask. This is exclusive to the Australian Whiskey Club. This is single cask, comes in at 55.8%. That's the natural cask strength. This has 72 ppm, that's peat level, but unlike this is matured for 6 years. Got the cask number out in 308 bottles. Alright, so just gonna show the bottle. So these three are a combination of virgin oak and the Oloroso sherry hogshead, but this is just single cask Oloroso sherry hogshead. So yeah, I'm really excited to try this one. because this is a single cask, similarly peated to the Turbo, but this comes in at the natural cask strength of 55.8%. Yeah, I mean, it's you definitely get that. So one more difference which I forgot to mention is for the Turbo, Meikle Tòir Turbo, they use the peat from the mainland region, but this one, the single cask, where they've used the peat from the Islay region. So just to explain, put it in a simple words, peat is nothing but a decomposed matter which you get on the land. They just dig dry, and then they use the peat to they use the peat smoke to kill the germination process of the barley. So during that process, what happens is the barley absorbs the peat smoke, and that's where you get the the peat smoky flavor from in the whiskey. So the difference, the mainland and the Islay peat is, mainland it's more farmy, heathery, unlike Islay is like on the coastal side, it's a separate island, and then about 2 hours ferry from the mainland. It's got more salinity, it's more iodine, so it's yeah, this packs a punch definitely. So yeah, I'm really eager to try this one out. So it's got that like sun-dried red fruit, like cherry notes. So it's a bit nutty as well, like I don't know, like toasted hazelnut or toasted almonds. I'm not sure which nut, but yeah, it's got that nuttiness to it. Let's see on the palate. This is an excellent dram. It's like a lot of caramelized sugar, marshmallows, a lot of sweetness to it, a bit of spiciness to it as well. So it's got a great finish. It's really long. It's still going. I really enjoy this one. It's really oily. Gosh, this is great. It's got a great finish. I mean, if you ask me, I definitely prefer this one out of all the 4 I tried. So it won't be right to compare this one with these 3, because this is exclusively for the Australian Whiskey Club. So yeah, I'm not gonna compare it with these 3. But gosh, so it's such a wonderful dram. I'm glad that I got this bottle and also have a backup. So yeah, I'm happy that I did that. All right, so coming back to this, all 3 are great. Definitely, I highly recommend, if you can get hold of a bottle, like go for it. I highly recommend that. Nose, I prefer 2025. Like I mentioned, this 2023 is aggressive in terms of wood notes, toasted wood notes. 24, I would rate more on the palate than the nose. 25 had the great nose, so yeah, I prefer the 2025 for in terms of nosing, nose, and then palate probably 2025 and 24 equal, I would probably give a mark higher for the 2024 because it's got a great finish, no dryness at all. Yeah, I think all are equally like really good. Yeah, for me, if I have to pick, I would pick 24 and then 25 and 23. But I think it's a no-brainer. If you can get hold of a bottle, go for it. If you are someone who really enjoy Bruichladdich Octomore, then this one is for you. I mean, to be honest, I prefer Meikle Tòir over Bruichladdich Octomore. The only reason is I don't get anything less than like $250 here in Australia. Yeah, 0.1 and 0.2 releases starts from $250, can range between $250 to $320, but the 0.3 releases, that's the Isla Barley version, so that's definitely about $300 or some goes somewhere close to $350 as well. So yeah, it's very expensive. In that case, I would definitely prefer this because both are matured for 5 years, and yeah, this is like gives you more details. It tells you like what is the post distillation ppm. It's not the case with Octomore, because I have a couple of Octomores where one says 129.1, the other one is somewhere around 172, but those are all pre-distillation level, but we don't know what is the ppm levels post distillation. So this gives you an exact idea of what you're drinking, what you can expect, especially when it comes to the peat level. Yeah, these are really hard to come by. Even in the auction sites, I've seen the reserve price, it's quite high, but I was really lucky to get this one for a very reasonable price. I got this one for $116 landed, so which includes shipping as well. So that's a very reasonable price for this one. I've got a backup as well. So yeah, I'm really happy I grabbed this one. But if you can get hold of any of the Meikle Tòir Turbo series, go for it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. In case if you want to know more, put that in the comment section, so I'll gladly respond to that. And if you like this video, kindly hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.